Some of the best players in the area going head-to-head in the 13th annual Central Florida All-Star Game. And boy, did these guys put on a show. You could tell it was going to be a good one when on the first play from scrimmage, Deltona Trinity QB Paxton Lynch chucks it up to lineman Shaquille Hyman for a quick 67-yard gain. Tion Green of the host school Lake Brantley finishes off the drive with a 4-yard touchdown, and just a minute in, the East go up 7-0. It was all East in the first half. Lynch again faking the handoff and then throwing a beauty downfield for Seminoles' Ray Martin, who goes in for the 43-yard TD. 14-0 East. The West unable to move the ball early on. Colonial's Deontay Harrison getting absolutely swarmed here by East defenders. Seabreeze's Trent Norville getting his turn at QB, and he makes it count, finding Taylor Oldham out of Warner Christian, who makes the fantastic snag for the 11-yard touchdown. East takes a 21-0 lead in the first quarter. Lynch back in again, and he's thinking to himself, if one 43-yard touchdown is good, then two must be better. This one to a wide-open Gage Marcel out of Pine Ridge. 27 unanswered points from the East to start the game. Mount Doris Vegas Harley finally says enough of this and takes the game literally into his own hands, breaking free out of the backfield down the sidelines for the 35-yard gain. Harley finishing what he started, taking it to the house from 13 yards out. He had 124 rushing yards on the night. West finally on the board, but still down 27-7. West trying to cut into the lead some more before halftime, but Freedom's Derek Abbott throws a pick to DeLand's Gator Phillips, who makes some fancy moves for a D-back and cuts it up the sideline for a touchdown. East take a 34-7 lead in the halftime. The West squad pulling out all the tricks, trying to get back into it. Harrison throws an impressive ball to Drico Johnson out of Agape Christian. 53 yards later, the West is clawing back down just 34-17. It's just an all-star game, so the East decide to roll the dice on 4th down deep in their own territory, and Green gets stuffed. That will lead to this 5-yard touchdown by Freedom's Austin Gamble, and just like that, the West is only down by 10. Just when it seems like momentum has completely swung in the West's favor, Tion Green breaks free and takes it 74 yards to pay dirt. His second TD of the night. East leads 41-24 going into the fourth. And what a fourth quarter it was. Harley with the Tebow-esque move here, faking the run, then finding Harrison down the seam, bouncing off defenders into the end zone. 41-31 East. Then Harley again, this time to DeVario Montgomery, who turns on the afterburners and runs it in for the 41-yard touchdown. With 5 minutes left, the West trying to do the unthinkable, down just 41-38. The East doing everything they can to prevent it. Lynch from midfield throws an absolute gem to Oldham. Looks like he scores, but he's called out at the 3. Lynch decides to keep it himself on the bootleg and hops over the defender on his way to the touchdown. East back up by 10. Harley with the last-ditch effort gets pushed out of the pocket and tries to make something happen, but throws an interception to Devin Dwyer of Oviedo, and that would seal it. The East All-Stars avoid collapse and win the shootout 48-38.